This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Go on. Next. For men shall be what? Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Next verse. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such do what? Now, contained from verse 1 to verse 4 is the description of a certain category of people called narcissists. Narcissism is a phenomenon. All of us have a little bit of the narcissistic in us. If you take photo with people, that time when they go wash photo, maybe now when I just snap them for phone, see them. But even the one where you just snap for phone, if you snap with a group of people and they now show you the picture, who do you look for first inside the picture? Yourself. That's the narcissist in you. You look for yourself. And if you just notice that maybe you don't stand well or your face, you say this picture is not. Even if other people are fine in the picture, for you the picture is not a good picture. That's the narcissist in you. We need a little bit of the narcissistic to survive in life. Babies are highly narcissistic. They demand and demand and demand and demand. But narcissism exists on a spectrum. It's not a rigid phenomenon. It's like a ruler from 1 to 10, for example. Ruler is 1 to 12 inches, right? Now, the higher you are on the scale, the more likely you are a narcissist. Some people are borderline. If the ruler is 12, if you are number 6, means say you have no day, half you day. But the higher you go, the more narcissistic. And those are the characteristics of the narcissist. You are in a relationship with somebody, you met the person today. Next week you say, I want to marry you. Run. It is more likely that that is a narcissist. You know why? The narcissist cannot have a vacuum in their life. They always have to be in a relationship. Now, you meet men and women like that. They are male and female narcissists, so don't even be deceived. In fact, the women own is badder because you don't expect a woman to be a narcissist. And you know we have wombs, so we dey cook our own narcissism. When a woman's narcissism shows up, you men run. It's terrible, it's double because we incubate before we release. Praise the Lord. So they are male and female narcissists. They are in a hurry to fill the void in their lives. Why? They need a primary person in their life to keep wounding so that they feel better about themselves. So when you meet people and they say, I just want to do a short courtship, I don't want courtship, I just want to marry. Hey, go and ask people that are married like that how they are doing. Don't take my word for it. Go and ask them. I want to marry you now. And then you meet them and they have sweet tongues. Before they even come to you, they have gone to research about you. That's what the narcissists do. Found out the songs you like. Found out the books you like to read, the movies you like. Find out the places you like to go. So when they meet you, like, hello, how are you? Will you be my friend? And then they say, oh, let me sing you my favorite song. And if your favorite song is all my life you have been faithful, that's what they'll start singing, even if they don't know how to sing. And you'll be like, is that your favorite song? Yeah, that's my song too. You say, wow, we're kindred spirits. So then you ask the person, what's your favorite movie of all time? He will tell you, oh, it's Sound of Music. Oh my God, that's my favorite music. They have gone to your Facebook page. Checked you out before they come. So they mirror you. And then you feel like, wow, this is my soulmate. We are connected. This connection is deep. Lie. That's the face they present to you. Number one. So if anybody is rushing you, let us marry, let us marry. Just know that it is possibly a narcissist. 2. The person now begins a campaign of systematically cutting you off from people in your life that are critical. Suddenly all your friends are bad. I don't like that your friend. I don't want her around you. I don't like that your friend. I don't want him around you. If they try and the person, and you don't stop relating with the person, they can come to you and say to you, do you know that your friend came behind your back to ask me to sleep with her? And they will kill the relationship. By the time you are in a relationship with this person, you suddenly discover that there's nobody around you. Everybody has been cut off from you. You are dealing with a narcissist. Number 3, the narcissist boasts. They can boast. Everything that somebody is, they are. And more. Now just G-Wagon where you buy. I have 3. Because you have not seen it. 2 of them are in Lagos and we're here in Asaba. Don't worry. By the time our relationship grows deeper, I'll take you. You will never see that G-Wagon. You'll be thinking, che, G-Wagon, I'll soon see. Till you die. No G-Wagon. They boast. They're envious. They envy you everything that you are. So they start with love bombing. They call it love bombing. Come after you with love. Gifts. Calling. Praising you. Oh, I love the shape of your body. You're beautiful. This is what I imagined in my head that God will give me when He's giving me somebody. Yeah. You are so handsome. I like your height. La. I like your body. I don't like people that are too thin. There's nothing to hold. So I like people who ain't plenty small. You know. Then when they have love bombed you and you feel like this is my dream, they start to devalue you. Suddenly the person that said, like thin people, like fat person, will start saying, why are you so fat? Everywhere is just fat. Everything is just shaking. What's all this? Please do something about that. And then you are confused. The narcissist will make you doubt your own reality. And many of you are in relationships like that. Don't marry that person. No. Because this is why you make pastors work hard. If you will listen and pay attention, pastor will not be doing fire brigade work. Pastor, pray, fire on the mountain. Pastor, there is fire on the mountain, my husband. And many times when I ask questions, I find this person was like this. You saw it, but you were blinded by love. Or, hey, I'm already 36. If I allow this one to go now, where I want to see man. How many man they here, I beg? Man, no fool here. Because your eyes are on the wrong thing. The narcissist is without empathy. You can be crying beside the narcissist. She will lie down on the bed and be reading newspaper. What's all these tears that you always cry? What is all this? What's this rubbish? You don't even know how to be strong? I can't marry somebody that is so weak. Meanwhile, they're the ones that use dagger to choke you. Be careful with the narcissist. The narcissist's tongue is so wired to wound you and break your spirit. They devalue you. They mess with you. The psychological abuse is so strong. After a while, you lose yourself. I have people getting married and there's no joy. Why? The person they want to marry is so unkind. But they say, I've already introduced him to my father. On the day I was getting married, my husband did something. I said, Oga, now call your people. I know they do again. What is it? He said, what do you mean? I said, I don't marry again. Call off the wedding. You see, part of why I said you should know you is that you should be strong enough to be okay by yourself. If you are not a whole being, you cannot marry and expect the other person to complete you. That person too is also half, looking for half. You have to be okay by yourself so that you remove that desperation factor from relationship. That's why you get abused. You're desperate. Somebody sent me a message today. She's been treated like a doormat. And she's saying, look, ma, so when I reacted, I thought, I feel like as though I have offended God. So I went. I was knocking on the door. He refused to open. What should I do? I said, you are an idiot. I'm not afraid to say it to people. Idiot is not abuse. Idiot is an animal. It's a hedgehog. Why do they call it idiot? The hedgehog has chukuchuku on his body. If he's running and you touch him, he will just fold himself into a ball. And to him, as he know they see you, you self in this. That's why it's called idiot. Stupid. I said you have taught him how to abuse you and make you beg after being abused. That's not what God meant for relationships. It's not what he meant. I hear a lot of people that are married coming to me to say, Ma, My wife is not submissive. She's not submissive. She's very rude. She's very this. And I said to the Lord, why is this happening? And God said to me, it's premarital sex. I said, Lord, premarital sex, how? This, we know that is bad. But why is this? Is my phone that is ringing somewhere? Off, cut that call. I know the sound of my phone. Sorry. I did not put it on silent. Somebody help me put it on silent. So, I said, Lord, how? He said, when I say wait, because before you say I do, those of you that are saying body no be wood, I'm going to give a small illustration very soon. You say, God self understand now, you know as these things be now. Body no be wood now. God said, when I say to you, wait till you marry before you have sex, I'm not saying it to be a killjoy. It's not for my good, it's for your good. In those days, if a man raped a woman, he paid dearly. Shechem raped Dinah, he paid with his life. Amnon raped Tamar, he paid with his life. So it was an important thing for people to stay away from sex till they married. Another day, maybe if God gives me opportunity to come back here, we're going to have sex conference. So you understand what you are playing with. Today I will show you small. I want you to be afraid. Maybe I catch you so that I can go help your whole body. Praise the Lord. So, he said, when people don't wait to marry before they sleep together, they introduce an ingredient into the marriage that is designed or guaranteed to make it fail. But when they wait, I introduce an ingredient that is designed to make it succeed. And we say, Lord, what is the ingredient? It's when they don't wait, they introduce eros into the marriage. Eros is erotic love. We have 4 kinds of love: eros, storge, phileo, and agape. Eros is erotic sexual love. And eros is a selfish kind of love. It takes what it wants when it wants. So when eros enters the relationship and there's a problem, the moment eros sees the problem, eros is selfish. Eros says, I can't deal with this crap, and it walks away. He said, but when you wait, I introduce agape. Agape is the one that sees all the crocro on the person and says, I see how messed up you are, but I made a commitment before Jehovah and before you, so I'm going to stick with the commitment. So when there's a problem, agape rises up and it confronts the challenge and it overcomes. He said, listen, do you know why the women don't submit? He said, because the woman was not designed to submit to eros. She was designed to submit to agape. So when you bring eros into the relationship, she's never going to submit. She wasn't designed to submit to that. But when you bring agape to the table, you don't ask for submission. Submission is not demanded, it's a response to love. Yeah. Because the Bible says, God says in Ephesians, husbands, love your wives. How? As Christ loved the church and did what? But you know why we have a problem? Whenever you reverse order, you get chaos. So the order is being reversed. The men are now demanding that the woman lays her life down for him. And that's the reversal of the order. Nothing will work right. That's why I said before you say I do, no I am. I am says every man must condition his brain to die daily for his wife before he gets a wife. Because many men say, but I don't finish school. I don't get job with the shell. You don't reach time to get wife. You talk about getting wife as if you want to buy a chair. You don't realize that you're carrying the responsibility of another human being. A woman being that is totally different from you. When I hear men saying, I'm the head in this house, I say they talk I'm small low. Because how many of you are firstborn here? Raise your hand. Whether you are male or female, you are firstborn. Okay. You have younger ones, raise your hand. How many of you, when your mother is going out, she will call you the firstborn and say, I'm going out, oh, you are in charge now. I don't want to hear that Chidozie broke one plate or they broke the window. If anything like that happen, I'm holding who responsible? Whether it's you that did it or not. If mommy comes back, they don't break window. Who does she call? Firstborn. Who gets the beating? So when you are shouting, I am the head, I am the head, be careful. Because if anything goes wrong, guess what? That's why Eve ate the fruit, but God came into garden and said, Adam. careful. It was Eve that went to do conversation with Satan. It was Eve that saw that fruit was good and she took and ate. Oh God, they there. Because the Bible says she gave her husband with her. In there, in no talk. When you reverse order, you get chaos. Eve should not have been having a conversation with Satan. It should have been Adam. He was the head. And may God not let you marry a husband who is an abdicator. That's an abdicator right there. Abraham, abdicator. When he saw that people may come after his wife, he said, don't tell them you are my wife. Say you are my sister. May they not kill me, collect you. He was going to sacrifice the wife into adultery just to preserve himself. That's not the call of God. And just in case you are listening and saying, may they tell those men where. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what God gives a man a wife. It's not so she can wear a ring and be using her hand to describe places for people. Have you seen girls that just got married? Why does God? Let me talk to the women so you understand what you are doing when you commit yourself to a man. God gives a man a wife not because she needs to bear children or bear his name. But if you check the Roman armor talks about the helmet, the breastplate, the shield, the belt, the shoes. Everything is only in front. There's nothing at the back. Why? No Roman soldier was trained to turn his back to the enemy. You fight till you die. So every protection was on the front. And the Englishman says behind every successful man there is what? God gives a man a wife so she can watch the back. That's one. Second, God said to me, any daughter of mine that will be worth anything in the kingdom, I don't give her out in marriage for the purpose of romance. I said, Jehovah, what is it? So what are you saying? Those of us that are your daughters, we are not entitled to any romance. He said, if you get romance, it's a bonus. I said, so why do you give us in marriage? He said, I give her for the purpose of redemption. When I heard redemption, I started crying. Because the only person I can bring redemption and put near his name is Jesus. How did he get redemption? He died. So you are also called to die. The brother don't say thank you, Mom. Do you see what you are playing with? You want to get married because it's normal for a man that once he reaches 30, he should marry. 28, marry. Girl, 19, 20, marry. You think it's a casual job? No. It's not casual. Before you say I do, no I am times 2. If you know that you will take God's daughter and treat her any less, please stay alone. If you know you will take God's man and break his spirit with tomorrow we'll talk more about that. When after you say I do. If you know you will take God's son and break his spirit, stay alone. It's possible to stay alone. It's not the optimal best, but it's possible. Mother Teresa had a fulfilled life alone.